Nurul Hazwani binti Ramli. So today I will present to you about the background of Khazanah Nasional Berhad Company. Khazanah Nasional Berhad Company is the sovereign wealth fund of Malaysia with the aim to grow long-term wealth for nation. Khazanah was incorporated under the Companies Act 1965 on 3rd September 1993 as a public limited company and began operations a year later. In 1994, Khazanah assumed a custodial role in managing the government commercial assets in strategic and high technology investment. Khazanah Company's mandate is to grow Malaysia's long-term wealth, means to sustainability increase the value of investment while safeguarding financial capital injected into the fund. And lastly, I will tell about the board of directors of Khazanah Nasional Berhad. The board of directors of Khazanah Nasional Berhad are Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin, Datuk Sri Muhammad Azmi Ali, Tengku Datuk Sri Zafrul Tengku Abdul Aziz, Goh Ching Yin, Tok Puan Azian binti Muhammad Aziz, Lau Seng Yi, Datuk Muhammad Azlan Hashim, and Datuk Syahril Rizal Rizwan. So that's all from me.
Mission is to be leading strategic investment house, and our role as an active strategic investor or involved driving and creating greater shareholder value. Khazanah Nasional Berhad also actively develop human, social and knowledge capital. Corporate responsibility is guided by our 5 core values of integrity, diligence, teamwork, professionalism, and mutual respect essential toward a common purpose of a long-term nation building. For the mission, Khazanah mission statement is to provide enhancing Khazanah corporate responsibility, principle and practices by delivering on sustainable value through strategic investment, human and social capital development. Corporate responsibility was seen as an important function on how organizations create value and increase their engagement on some issues. For the objective of the company, Khazanah main objective is to take more active role in promoting economic growth and make strategic investment on behalf of the government. In fact, achieve Khazanah Nasional Berhad mandate by pursuing to investment objective, commercial objective, achieve optimal risk, for example, adjusted return to grow financial asset and diversity source of revenue of the nation.
Now we go to the SWOT analysis of Khazanah Nasional Berhad Company. In SWOT analysis, we have 4 components. First is strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. We start from strength. First, the Khazanah Nasional Berhad have investment from the Malaysian government. This is because the Malaysian government can give many benefit to the company. Second is has a lot of stock investment such as Proton, Malaysia Airline, Telekom Malaysia, and others. And third is Khazanah Nasional Berhad has a great subsidiaries company in their market, such as in the sector, agri-food sector, aviation sector, construction sector, and others. Okay, next we go to the weakness part. The weakness of this company is this company has intervention political issue because the political can intervention because the company have half or part from the government. Next, we go to the opportunity. The opportunity of Khazanah Nasional Berhad is low of competitive because this company has monopolized investment. Then, this company has high advantage because the company under Khazanah Nasional Berhad has a high demand of profitability. And one more is threat. First, the Khazanah Nasional Berhad is very hard to make decision because this company have to go through many process because this company is half of government. Second is this company is affected by change of government. It is because the chairman Khazanah Nasional Berhad will change when the government has changed.
Now I am presenting about PESEL analysis. Many companies in the era conduct PESEL analysis on their brands to determine strategies for the longer term to improve wealth. PESEL analysis stands for political, economic, social, technological, legal, and environmental. A political factor determines to what extent the government or the political situation may influence the economy of the Khazanah Nasional Berhad. A few political issues that play main role in Khazanah Nasional Berhad. The first thing is stable but corruption in political system. Second is government tax policies and regulations. Third is business regulation and policies. In economy, Malaysia is one of the outstanding country for businesses to give vibrant economy. The indicator of the economic analysis of country involve unemployment rate, foreign exchange rate, interest rate, and inflation rate. Factors of economy is currency value or exchange rate. Second is inflation. Third is cost of living. The indicator of social analysis of a country involve religious factor, ethical issues, trend, history, education, demographic, and health. Factor of social is population demographic. Second is community groups and pressure group. Third is buying habits.
When it comes to digital marketing, the matter becomes an easier element to understand within the PESEL mix because it is all about the technology being used, whether that's mobile, tablets, or wearable. Khazanah Nasional Berhad considers how their website is presented across the wide variety of different devices and configurations that their customers may use. It should be usable across all channels. They paid close attention to the way the customers could find them and cater to their behavior. Khazanah Nasional Berhad determined that their customers use Twitter as a self-serve customer service platform. Social media is a large component of this as the demographics are available users or their common behavior might change. Legal factors are sometimes considered similar to political factors where they include more specific laws such as discrimination laws, antitrust laws, employment laws, consumer protection laws, copyright and patent laws, and health and safety laws. Khazanah Nasional Berhad is clear that they need to know what is and what is not legal in order to trade successfully and ethically, especially legal issues online, which became a major consideration. A legal oversight can not only affect your bottom line, but also your brand's perceptions. Environmental or ecological factors include climate change, weather, environmental offsets, and eco-friendliness of product, which may especially affect industries such as tourism, farming, agriculture, and insurance. It has come to the forefront only relatively recently due to the increasing scarcity of raw materials, carbon footprint targets, pollution targets set by government. Khazanah Nasional Berhad is aware of the potential impacts of the climate change effect, the way this company operates, and the product they offer. This lead Khazanah Nasional Berhad to get more and more involved in practices such as corporate social responsibility and sustainability.
Assalamualaikum. I am Nur Hidayah. Today I will talk about the suggestion for wealth creation based on budget 2020. First of all, wealth creation is an accumulation of assets, especially for those that generate income over a long period of time. A major example of wealth creation is retirement plan. Nowadays, our economic landscape of the world is uncertain as the global economy is harmed by the spread of COVID-19 pandemic. This situation will become a challenge for the Khazanah Nasional in order to maintain their gross income and profit. So the government did help the Khazanah Nasional to prepare for a period of global economic slowdown. Then, the first suggestion based on budget 2020, the government agreed to announce the package rangsangan prihatin tambahan or prihatin tambahan. In this prihatin tambahan, the government has allocated a total of RM13.8 billion in order to help company by giving the subsidies to the wages of workers worth RM600 ringgit for each workers. Next, the government also will be giving an automatic 30 days moratorium period for company to bring up the statutory document to the SSM. The government also giving relaxation for company to hand over their financial statement so that the Khazanah Nasional have enough time to prepare the document and straighten their financial before submitting the final statutory document to the authorities. Finally, the National Bank of Malaysia, with the agreement of Malaysia government, has announced the 6-month loan moratorium and relief assistance. The deferment program will give some relief to loan borrowers. This program will help the Khazanah Nasional to hold first their payment for 6 months. Also, will give time for the company to restructure their organization and financial before back into business.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Auni Hazira and my group chose the Khazanah Nasional Berhad company for this assignment. And for my part, I will discuss about the action plan on Khazanah Nasional Berhad. And Khazanah will pursue its overall mandate through a two-fund investment structure, which is commercial fund and strategic fund. First and foremost, commercial fund. Commercial fund is the intergenerational fund that seeks to generate risk-adjusted. Commercial fund also to grow financial tasks, financial assets, and diversify sources of revenue. And for this fund, commercial fund has the flexibility to invest across multi-assets class in accordance so that the plan will go smoothly following the plan. And it is also has the flexibility to invest across the different geographies. And for the second one is strategic fund. Strategic fund is intended to be a developmental fund that seeks to undertake strategic investments. These funds will pursue opportunities with the potential to earn sufficient revenue. And this fund also has the flexibility to invest across capital structures. Okay, this fund will invest and manage strategic asset, which is classified as strategic assets, developmental assets, and new strategic assets. Okay, move on to the Khazanah Nasional Berhad. Khazanah Nasional Berhad welcome the various initiative and incentive outlined in budget 2020 to boost the renewable energy sector. Khazanah Nasional also reaffirmed its commitment to continue supporting Malaysians Airline Berhad. And as we all know, Malaysian Airline Berhad is really important in tourism industry, so it surely will boost the tourism sector and will boost the economic growth in Malaysia. It is also called as a strategic needs of Malaysia to maintain airlinks amid the COVID-19 crisis. Okay, in conclusions, in 2020, with the help of Budget 2020, Khazanah Nasional Berhad will surely survive and will continue to support other sectors so that they can also help the economic growth in Malaysia. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Nur Faiza binti Idrus, and today I'm going to present you about the conclusions for group assignment for Khazanah Nasional Berhad Company. First and foremost, Khazanah Nasional Berhad Company has been pursuing two investment objectives. First is commercials and second is strategy. Commercials objectives are focusing on achieving optimal risk, and it's also aimed on undertake the strategic investment with long-term economic benefit for Malaysians. It's also holding a strategic national asset. There are two types of strategic analysis that been used by Khazanah Nasional Berhad. Khazanah Nasional Berhad were using SWOT analysis and PASLI analysis. SWOT analysis were including strength, weakness, threat, and opportunity, and PASLI analysis were stand for political, economic, technological, environment, and legal. Through the study, there are suggestions that made for Khazanah Nasional Berhad based on 2020 budget, but due to the COVID-19 virus pandemic, all the activity for Khazanah Nasional Berhad has been shut down, so that there are few suggestions and program that made by Malaysian government that can overcome the problem. To overcome these situations, BNM or National Bank Malaysia, with agreement of Malaysian government, has announced the 6-month moratorium relief assistance. It will be benefit for Khazanah Nasional Berhad to overcome this kind of situations that happen in the world. Besides that, Khazanah Nasional Berhad also achieving solid progress in multiple areas. It's also including generating return with long-term target for our commercial fund and delivering outcome for asset in strategic funds. That's all from me. Thank you.